Hello, Pisces. Thank you for joining. We are looking into what your shadow wants you to know right now. Your shadow is as equal as your light, and it is one of the most important aspects within ourselves that we tend to overlook. It is from our subconscious self. It is very deep within, and we're going to look at what your shadow wants you to know and the light as well. So it's a bit of guidance, it's a bit of prediction, all rolled into one. And don't forget to check out my Etsy page where I have my zodiac booklets for sale. They are beautifully handcrafted booklets that go deep into your archetype with guidance, journal prompts, shadow work, all sorts of good things. Very detailed overview of your zodiac and all of your beautiful, wonderful traits within. And so let's go into this for Pisces. Let's look at your shadow. The shadow, what does your shadow want you to know for Pisces in the shadow? The page of fire is being dimmed. There's something preventing you from moving forward, maybe believing in yourself, lack of security or hope maybe with the future. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure these are all on the camera. All right. Okay. So let's go into, I'm going to move these over. The page of fire here for Pisces in your shadow. There's a lot of really locked in energy here with all of this. It's sort of this energy of lack of certainty around your future, holding yourself back, maybe even unsure of your direction or I feel like almost it should be the star card a little bit. This loss of faith or faith within yourself or within the future. Dimming your light, the passion. There's a lot of this energy that's kind of like a lot of almost emotional energy, water energy here. Stuck in the emotions and kind of just lost, I feel, in a situation or with direction. The Eight of Pentacles could be over analyzing. No, it's not air energy, but it's almost over analyzing or being almost overly cautious, perfectionism, or working too hard, where it's kind of taking precedence over what you maybe love to do, or having fun, or finding the joy in life, or believing in yourself, or creating from that place of passion. And then there's part of you lost in the emotions, kind of lost in the emotions and uncertain of what direction to take. So there could be just this it's almost something has stalled completely, but it's within yourself. I feel it's within yourself. The Temperance here is Sagittarius energy, signaling that there's a lack of balance and flow and patience. I feel that there's a lot of pressure within the practical, maybe to make money, maybe to create a career, maybe to fix something. So you may have precedence over this, and everything else might be taking a bit of a back seat rather than focusing on believing in yourself and pushing yourself forward. I feel that there's a lot of pressure on performance and getting things done. So I feel like this is taking precedence where it's creating a lack of balance and harmony within other areas of your life. The Nine of Pentacles basically is in the shadow, saying that there is, it's either there was maybe too much spending, too much indulgence, and now there's a bit of this catching up to maybe on the finances. There also could be a lack of believing or a lack of independence, I should say, independence. Maybe there's a codependency that you're wanting to get out of, remove yourself from, or fix in some kind of way. The Queen of Swords here could be very triggered kind of energy. She can be either very cold, very blunt, or very reserved and not saying anything at all, cutting people out, cutting off from the world. So there could be a little bit of that energy coming in. I feel there's something here, very withdrawn energy that you might be finding yourself in. But let's look at the light. Let's look at the light for Pisces. Under the page of fire, you have the Hangman. So you are going to gain new perspectives out of the situation. It is teaching you something. It is allowing for further guidance and understanding. The Hermit as well. Yeah, that's a lot of introspection under the Four of Cups for Pisces. You get your nine of coins back. So your Nine of Coins is going to flip from a shadow, from the challenge, into your light, which is great. That's perfect. And then the King of Cups also. Strength at the bottom of the deck with the Nine of Swords. Okay, the Hangman is going to be the light aspect of the page of fire. So it's going to teach you, or it's going to allow you to see things differently, gain new perspective, almost have an enlightened moment. You could have a moment of enlightenment through this period where maybe you've been holding yourself back, or maybe reassessing what you want to pursue from a place of passion, from a place of I would say like your soul guiding you in some kind of way. You're going to have this new understanding within from the Hangman. The Eight of Coins, because of this perfection, and I feel like this is one of the perfect situations of the gold within the shadow, is when we tend to be in our shadow aspect. This is perfectionism. It is the imbalance, maybe working too hard, putting a very strong emphasis on perfection or work or money. There's always something to be gained out of these moments that are difficult for us, and it is giving you greater wisdom. It is giving you greater wisdom and greater understanding within yourself. And you may have even been putting yourself into a bit of a lockdown, or kind of shutting out in a little bit of a way, but is allowing for you to see things differently and gaining more insight as a result. So you're going to have more wisdom and more internal knowing because of what you're going through and because of what you've been focused on here. The Nine of Pentacles is the light of the Four of Cups. So yes, you might be taking your time and getting a feel for things, but you may have also retracted a lot. I feel that there's an energy of being withdrawn a little bit, but you're coming out of this in alignment with what you want now as an independent person, knowing your wealth, knowing your worth, I should say, or your wealth. It doesn't matter, but worth is good. Now you have it sort of planned or figured out what you need to do, or what feels right for you to step into your self-worth and to become an independent person financially, or just in the way that you are working business-wise. The King of Cups is the result, the light of the Temperance. And this also could be the balance between the two, right? Maybe there needs to be more of this to balance this out. You can look at it like that if you like. The King of Cups is emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, understanding people. This is your card, the King of Water, Pisces energy. It is emotionally intelligent, understanding people from a deeper place, being there for others, assisting others, guiding others, helping others. And so that is the light of the shadow, which is the imbalance within your ability to alchemize, I guess, for alchemy, or finding flow and balance is going to be your emotional intelligence. Your sensitivity is going to balance this out, and is going to, I feel, strengthen because of an imbalance that you may have been going through. And there may be a bit of impatience around moving into this role, where you feel that this is where you're going, into someone who can be more of a guide or a leader, someone who's very sensitive and works well with others, who wants to create a positive change in the world. You have also strength and the Nine of Swords. So their strength is growing because of what you've been going through. Here is the gold in the shadow. It is the strengths that developed from difficult times. And so through this time of perfectionism, maybe, or locking yourself in, or sitting with your emotions for a while, you're getting stronger. There's a lot of fear around this, though. There's a lot of fear of maybe how strong you really are, or how powerful you really are, or maybe you've gone through something difficult that has dimmed your strength or your power in some kind of way. But I do feel that is growing. I do feel that is growing, and there's maybe something that you need to work through, like that you may need strength and courage to overcome in some kind of way that might be bringing up that Nine of Swords. So let's go into the bridge between the Page of Fire and the Hangman for Pisces. The Fool. This is basically guidance for you between the dark and the light for Pisces. Under the four. Oh, 1 second here. Okay, you have the Magician. I just had to pause the video. I didn't want to record while I pick it off the floor. Six of Cups is coming up a lot these days with the Knight of Air. You have the Fool here with the Page of Wands and the Hangman. It's basically saying take a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith. You also have the Magician. There is a step here into the unknown that is required. And maybe that's why strength was coming up as well, for you to be strong through this process so that you can take a leap of faith into a new direction. And you are going to have new insight into what this is, the Hangman. There's a very big change here that's coming up. And maybe that's why there's this extra caution that you might be finding yourself in to prepare for a new cycle in your life. You have the Fool and the Magician. So you are about to embark. Sorry, you are about to embark on a new life journey. And maybe that's why there's this hesitation or wanting to do things perfect or wanting to do this exactly right, over analyzing or overworking, maybe working too much. The Seven of Pentacles. From the Eight of Pentacles to the Hermit, the guidance is just to nurture your growth rather than putting the pressure on and getting stuck on details or overworking. This could just be saying, just nurture your growth. Nurture your growth like a flower. When we are in flow and when we are in balance in all areas of our life, we get to actually create more. And we get to take the pressure off of ourselves and open up for more flow within our energetic being. So there's something here around dropping into more of a nurturing energy with your finances, with your growth, and being in the present moment rather than worrying about the future, perhaps. The Magician is your guidance here for that Nine of Pentacles to get out of the emotions, moving into the financial independence is Magician. As above, so below. What we are putting in motion through our intentions, through our actions, through our thoughts creates our reality. So it is saying that you have everything you need right now to make things happen. If we don't do something, then we'll never know if we can actually create it. So this is saying something around you are already ready. You are already ready to create this. And so it is saying, as above, so below. We are constantly sending out signals into the universe. We are constantly creating. So what do you want to create? The more that you know, the greater ability you will have to make it happen. And it's believing that you are able and you are ready right now to create that. Now you have the Nine of Cups with all of this watery energy here with the Temperance, and the King of Cups is gratitude, contentment. In order for you to find balance within yourself, within your emotional well-being or within your life, it is a state of gratitude, finding gratitude within yourself and enjoying the finer things in life, enjoying life, indulging, having fun, just feeling full within yourself is going to allow you to connect more with your emotions in a very strong way. You have the Six of Cups and the Knight of Swords coming in too. So there could be a fast move here or a quick word to do with something, to do with someone who is very close to you. This could be family, it could be love, it could be a certain kind of relationship, but there's quick knowing or a quick word or a quick move that is going to come in here very soon for you. All right, Pisces, I'm wishing you all the best during this time and beyond, and I will be seeing you again very soon. Take care.